morning. This morning we have 45 acres left of wheat. That's the goal today. Should be attainable, but getting some stuff moved around here. Chem Consultants is down here. They're planting a double crop bean plot. Some of this ground we harvested yesterday, so they're here. Curious to see the results of that. BJ's got Mr. Mason with him. Moving the cart down here, dumping some trucks. I'm gonna go plant a 40-acre field of double crops while we're waiting on the dew to dry off, and then we'll get started.
Hi, Mason.
Hi.
You helping me on the last day of wheat harvest? Yeah? Riding the tractor, riding the semis? Yeah? What's your favorite part?
I like when the combine just dumps.
You like when the combine dumps in the grain cart?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's pretty cool.
That's it. Sweep it in there. Good job. Boy, look at you go. Look at you go. All right. Nice work. I'm going to do something about them open-toed shoes, though. It's an unsafe work environment when you got open-toed shoes.
In the Massey we go. Alright, we're combining. So we had a massive change of plans again. There is a huge cell of rain that's about an hour away. So we dropped everything we were doing and came here. We were going to wait off a little bit, but it's a little wetter than we'd like, but it's still under 20, so we're sending it. That rain's going to be here in like an hour and a half, so I don't know if we'll get that or not. We've got, I think we've done 35 acres of 70, so Brad's not working today, but we got one of my buddies, Kyle from the coffee crew. Don't know what I'm talking about. Check us out on Instagram. Every Saturday during the winter, Kyle and a couple other guys came over to drink coffee in the office. But anyways, Brad couldn't work today. I said, hey Kyle, can you run a truck for me for a couple hours? And he said, yeah, no problem. So that's helping out a bunch. If it wasn't for that, there's no way we'd be getting done before this rain gets here. We need to dump at least 2 trucks. But this wheat is exceptional. It's going to average around 110 probably for the field if it stays like it is, at least 110. Yeah, we're piling some wheat out of this field. This is much better than this farm historically produces. This being 10-inch wheat, I was not expecting that. This was our first year with 10-inch wheat. I did not think we would have, some of the best wheat we've ever had. I thought we'd be, I thought we'd have good wheat. I thought we was going to be seeing a little bit of a yield drag from being 10-inch versus 7.5, but apparently not. Now that said, I haven't talked to any of my buddies to see how their wheat was doing, but say it was just as good or maybe better, who knows. Just chirping along. Actually getting ready to do a live stream, so if you like those, go check that thing out. It'll be a little old by the time this video comes out. We'll see some Q&A and no editing. Just wrapped up the live stream, and yeah, we're very close to getting rained out. Looks like we're going to be about 10 acres short of finishing wheat too. Should have started 20 minutes sooner. Ooh, it's getting dark. We need like 30 more minutes, then we'll be completely done with wheat, but I don't think we're going to get it. Editor note, if I said that twice, just use the one that sounds the best. I think I've already said that. This is the last pass of this field. Then we got that 10-acre field behind us. And right now we're going to be waiting on a semi. Don't want to get the truck stuck, or the combine stuck with the grain tanks full. So we probably won't do any more until semi gets here. So he's going to be loaded. And it's here. We didn't make it. Got a half acre done of this last field. Well, this is going to be interesting. He's full and I got 100 bushel on. I need to get it on that cart. It's pouring rain. Can't really tell yet, but it's raining pretty good. Well, it's going to be really cool next year to not need a spotter to pull into the shop. A little tight. Morning. Allow me to introduce you to the latest project. Bought a Jeep. So if you see that number up there and you're somewhat familiar, that's a Copart Jeep. This Jeep's been wrecked. So if you look, there's some scratches up there. Got a little bit of ding right here. But the big damage is over here. That's probably the worst of it. That door's pretty screwed up. So is that one. So yeah, we bought a Copart Jeep. So yeah. Well, we're gonna leave that here. We got some beans to plant. This is getting kind of late. We want to get our double crops knocked out. Should be done with those today. And Dad's going to finish up the wheat. There's only 10 acres. That'll take him an hour at best. So yeah, we better get to it. And Jeep's really not too bad of shape, I don't think. So it's got 7,000 miles and it's a 2022. I got it pretty good priced. But like I said, it is going to have a salvage title. And there's a little bit of a process to getting it tagged and plated and all that good stuff. I think we will probably just make a whole separate video on our series on it. So we are driving the Roxor today because I won't need seed today, at least not for a long time. And when I do, I'll just have BJ bring me some. But also because I think I'm gonna have to take that Jeep to get a VIN check at the DMV. So I want to wait on unloading it because I don't have a set of keys for it at the moment. Yeah, they shipped it with no keys, so I'm waiting on a set of keys. If it has keys, I can drive it off the trailer. It'll be a lot easier to load and unload. Yep, we're back in the Challenger, so that might be a bit of a surprise, but so the demo we had from Massey Ferguson, they said, hey, we're gonna bring this thing out to you, but it's kind of on a timeline. And I said, that's fine, we should be done with wheat, no problem by the 4th of July. Well, for those of you that have been paying attention, we didn't even start wheat till like the day before the 4th of July. So that tractor had to leave. It, like I said, it's on a timetable. Thankful we got to use it. Just, you know, normally we would have got to use it for all of double crops, but it didn't happen. Now I guess we'll have to go back to the Challenger. I say that because this is an awesome tractor as well, and I'm very comfortable in this machine. Planted a lot of acres in it. One thing is nice, we are back to using an ag leader. I just prefer the ag leader display over most OEM displays. We got 100 acres left. On to the next one. Corn's tasseling pretty well. Then we just ran out of seed. Now ideally, since Dad and BJ aren't harvesting, they'd bring me seed so I could finish up tonight. But Dad just said, hey, you're gonna have to go get your own seed. We have a semi broke down the side of the highway, so fantastic. They are fixing that. Had a brake valve or something go out, brakes locked up on one of the Peterbilts. Those things have been, they've been mint. Dad just got back, so we're gonna use his truck to hook up the tender and get this thing filled up. Bad thing is I don't have enough seed to finish, I don't think. I definitely forgot you guys in the forklift, but drill's full. Even got some lunch, or well, this is dinner. Be kind of an odd time for lunch. Looks like Dad and BJ are done. Wheatmas is over. Heads are still in the field. The last load of wheat's still in the field. They just left. We're throwing it in the ground. Perfect. Well, we just ran out of seed, so I guess we'll come back tomorrow. Morning. Gonna finish some double crops today, by God. We've got beans, just got back from the Pioneer dealer. He lives a couple miles down the road. It's pretty handy when you're trying to finish up, so went down there, got a whopping, what did we get, 50 units, so that'll do us. We should have a little bit of extra, and we're gonna pull the drill out, unfold it right here, and fill her up. Still bumming Dad's truck. Sunrise salesman, didn't even bring lunch. And one of my buddies is a Sunrise salesman. Driving by, hopped in for a few rounds. I guess we should mention what double crops are, because I'm sure some viewers have never seen double crops before, but Basically, we plant wheat in the fall. This wheat was planted last October. Grows a little bit in the fall, then goes dormant over winter, and then starts growing again as soon as the weather breaks. Harvest that early June, late June, early July, and then we immediately plant beans in it. We are far enough south that we're able to pull that off. You go much north of here, places really struggle to do double crops. So wheat is not a super profitable crop without double crops, but with the beans behind it, we're able to get a pretty good return on an acre. And we're done. This is the end. We're finally done planting until October. Hey everybody, thanks for watching our wheat harvest videos. I do want to take a minute to remind people that we do have merchandise available at farmfocus.com. There is a link in the description. Also, Farm Progress Show is coming up at the end of this month. This is, what, August the 5th? Farm Progress Show, we will be at the Agco lot on Tuesday. Dad, BJ, and I will all be there most of the day. I think we're recording a podcast, doing a meet and greet. I think we're going to have some giveaway stuff, so if you're going to Farm Progress, stop there, check us out at the Massey Ferguson lot. And then I think we're doing something with Titan, but I'm not sure yet. Stand by for that. But yeah, just wanted to throw it out there. We will be at Farm Progress Show. Stop in, say hi, come see us, pick our brain about Massey Ferguson equipment. Also, if you're enjoying the content, do me a favor, like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, drop us a comment. Content will be much more up to date in the next couple weeks. I mean, we will eventually be just a day or two behind, but for now we are still a couple weeks back. But that will improve shortly. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.